You know my name. Ivan the Terrible. But do you know the Russia I built? Do you know the price I paid? I was not born into peace. I was crowned Tsar at 3. Tsar, king of all Russia, answerable only to God. But I had no power then. At 8 I was orphaned, and in that palace of stone and shadows, I was raised by wolves. The boyars, you'd call them nobles or lords, ruled the land with gold, greed, and cruelty. They owned armies, land, and loyalty, but not to me, to themselves. Russia wasn't a nation. It was a broken map of feuding families, each boyar a king in his own corner. So when I rose to power as a man, I made one vow. I would crush the boyars before they crushed Russia. You see the Russia on your maps today, spanning east-west, a colossus of land. That didn't exist. I made it. I rewrote the laws. The Sudebnik of 1550, a code where every man, rich or poor, stood equal under the law. No more private armies, no more noble corruption. I reformed the church, because in my land, even faith had to serve order. No more priests living like kings. Their power became Russia's power. And when they said Russia could not grow, I led the charge myself. Kazan, Astrakhan, Siberia. I crushed the Tatar Khans, foreign rulers who raided our borders for centuries. The Volga River, our lifeline, flowed under my flag. Trade opened, cities swelled. I expanded Russia's soul step by step through fire and steel. But what is a Tsar if his heart is broken? Anastasia, my wife, my peace, my only light. When she died, poisoned, I'm certain, the palace grew colder, darker. I looked at the boyars, and all I saw were snakes smiling at her grave. So I created something new. My answer to treason, the Oprichnina, a kingdom within a kingdom. Men dressed in black, loyal only to me. They had one purpose, to hunt the traitors I could no longer see. They seized lands, executed families, and tore out rebellion by its roots. Some call it terror. I called it survival. But survival has a cost. Trade slowed. War drained our coffers. And then came the hunger. Famine. Not a man, but a monster. Crops failed. The people starved. Whole towns withered into silence. And still, I trusted no one. Even my own son. My blood, my heir. Challenged me. One strike. One moment of fury. And the future I built died with him. Now they remember the blood, the fear, the broken throne. But they forget. Russia's spine was forged in my fire. The boyars never ruled again. I laid the path for the Romanovs, and the empire they built began with my sword. I broke myself, but I left behind something unbreakable. Tell me, was I terrible? Or was I necessary? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Past Speaks. Let history speak for itself.